Hello, and welcome to the latest installment of YouTube Therapy Sessions with the Kid, also known as YouTube Therapeutic Streams of Consciousness with the Kid. I don't know how long or short this therapy session will be. Because I really have so much I want to say, but I really just can't say it all. I do need my privacy. Yes, I need some parts of my privacy. But I'm going to start out by saying thank you to my most unwavering and adamant and appreciative subscribers and followers. For all your positive feedback and all your kind words left in the comments. Like, people keep telling me that I'm the best Bob Dylan reactor on YouTube by far and things like that. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is a slight ego boost, but very slight, because my ego's been totally broken down and dismantled and disintegrated. But it is good to hear, because I don't think I've been told that I'm the best at anything ever in my life. So that probably would be a first. Maybe I have been told I'm the best about a couple of things, but I won't mention those. But I'll just say, if you watch a whole bunch of videos of a certain nature over and over and over and over again, I guess even subconsciously you'll get pretty good at it. So, read between the lines, and maybe you can get what I'm saying there. And I do like doing reaction videos and YouTube content, because it truly is only my only therapeutic outlet. I know I've said this many times, but I don't think it could be said enough. Am I doing this for views and likes? Partially. But I also really enjoy the interaction in the comments. I really like you guys commenting and me replying and the back and forth. Probably because I don't have much of that, like, in my reality when it comes to socializing. But it's more by choice. Like I'm a loner. I'm fine with that. Like I just rather be to myself. And my interactions with humans throughout my lifetime has probably also contributed to that fact. Has it all been negative? Of course not. But it seems like a great deal of it has been. Especially when it comes to the workforce. And like I said, I could talk about a whole lot of stuff. I could go into great depth and detail. I could go into great depth too, but I'm just trying to keep pushing. I'm trying. But I could go into deeper detail about what's really going on with me, but I already said in the beginning why I'm not going to do that. So, guess no reason to further harp on that subject. The Celtics won the finals. I actually thought I was hoping it was going to be way more competitive than a gentleman's sweep. 4 games to 1. Especially with Chris Stapps being out for a few of those games. I think it was out like 2 games maybe. And I was going for the Mavs. Like I would have went for the Celtics because I did want them to win against the Warriors a couple years back. That's just because I really don't like Golden State though. I like dynasties, but like certain ones get on my nerves, like the Warriors and the Patriots and the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. Rest in peace, Kobe. But there are other dynasties I do like the Bulls. That's probably actually the only other dynasty I like is the Bulls. I don't like those old Celtics dynasties with Larry Bird or the old Lakers with Magic and Kareem and all those guys. Oh, the Cowboys from the early 90s. I did kind of like them as a dynasty. Although over the years it's kind of diminished because of how lackluster the Cowboys organization has been since then. Like they haven't been back to a Super Bowl since Troy Aikman and Irvin and Emmitt Smith. And I never forgave the Cowboys after that time. Tony Romo dropped that snap. He fumbled that snap when they were trying to kick the field goal against Seattle to go to the Super Bowl. I think it was like in 2005. I think. And not only did he fumble it, he recovered it, and he was like a half a yard away or a yard away from scoring a touchdown and still winning the game, but he couldn't even get in for that. So I never liked Tony Romo since then, and that kind of like ended any fandom I had for the Cowboys. That play right there. And plus, now I'm a certified Giants fan because Eli Manning. He's the only one to defeat Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl. I think that's right. Yeah. Wait. Well, I think Brady might have lost more than two Super Bowls. I'm pretty sure he did, but Eli beat him twice in the Super Bowl, and not many quarterbacks can say that. So that's why the Giants are my team. He lost to Nick Foles in that Eagles Super Bowl, and I want to say he lost to somebody else too. Tom Brady. Maybe it was just Eli Manning those two times and Nick Foles. Two teams from the same division, but still the Cowboys just can't get it done, and they're in the same division as well, along with the Bills. No, not the Bills. Who's in that division? I don't know like what they're called. NFC East, AFC East. I don't know the divisions like that. It's the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Red Commanders. Yeah, they're not even sniffing anything close to that. So that's probably why I couldn't remember. The Bills are in the same division as the Patriots. That's why I was getting it confused. I don't know how I got all the NFL. Well, I was talking about dynasties when I was talking about the NBA to begin with. I actually wanted to see the Knicks and the Timberwolves in the finals this year. I think that would have been the best finals matchup, especially if Julius Randle stayed healthy. I think the Knicks actually would have made it to the finals, or at least the Eastern Conference Finals. I just think that would have been a good matchup, and the Knicks haven't been to the finals since 2000 or 99. I think it's 99. Yeah, they haven't been to the finals since 99. And the Timberwolves have never been to the finals, so like I just think that would have been a better matchup, and plus like two teams that you don't ever see in the finals. I think that would have been a better matchup. I've always been sort of a Knicks fan too, from those 90s, early 2000s teams with Patrick Ewing and John Starks, Chris Shaw's, Charlie Ward, Allen Houston. Yeah, I liked the Knicks back then. Maybe next year, though, they might make a deeper run in the playoffs. They may actually make it to the finals. The Knicks, it's possible. I still think they need like one more piece, like just one more good, solid role player, or maybe someone who's like almost at all star level, an, an, an almost all star caliber level player. I think that's what the Knicks need to get over that hump. The Timberwolves, they seem like they could be right there though if they like just hold steady where they are, and if Anthony Edwards can continue to, you know, produce at a superstar level, they could possibly be the Western Conference champions next year. Listen at me trying to do sports analysis like Stephen A. Smith, who's having a controversy right now because he chastised BET for paying memoriam to OJ. I always found the OJ case so fascinating. And as a kid, like when the trial was going on, when the event happened, I'd never heard of OJ Simpson before that. Like, I didn't know he was a Hall of Fame football player and rushed for 2,000 yards in a single season and all that. I didn't know any of that. That he was in movies and was a famous sportscaster and all, football Hall of Famer and all that. So, like, based on that and like this widespread, crazy coverage, news coverage that the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman was receiving, like I thought OJ was famous because he was the first black man to be accused of killing a white woman. That's what I legitimately thought as a kid, because I could my mind couldn't wrap any other way around it to understand why this was like such a famous case. It must be the first time. Why else would, I mean, people get killed every day. So why else would this particular case be so like gain so much attention? I couldn't understand it. Then of course later I found out like who OJ was and everything. The People versus OJ Simpson, the Fox, I mean the FX show. I thought that was a great show. Like it made me feel like I was actually watching what happened behind the scenes with the case and everything. Although I don't think Cuba Gooding Jr. was a good choice to play OJ at all. I didn't think that was good casting. I think Jamal Warner, the guy who played AC in the show, would have been a better casting for OJ than Cuba, based on physical appearance. Because like Cuba Gooding Jr. just seemed too small, and like his voice just seemed too high pitched to be OJ. So I think they should have chose somebody who looked like a little more athletic and had a deeper voice, like Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo from the Cosby Show. Yeah, I know I'm black. I never really liked the Cosby Show though. I never watched it. I just remember one episode that I did watch. It's the one when Phil Huxtable eats the sausage sandwich or something before he goes to sleep. Then he has like a nightmare about all the Muppets, the Jim Henson Muppets. That's the only episode of the Cosby Show that I've seen in full. And I've seen like parts and little parts of other episodes, but I never watched the show at all. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was entertaining at all. And I remember an episode when Theo tried to make his own shirt or something. Yeah, that's all. Those are the only episodes I know. I actually like more sitcoms with white cast better, like King of Queens and Seinfeld. Um, God, I can't think of this one other one. It's the one with the character Greg Warner. He like works for Warner Brothers Film Studios or something, and he lives with his in-laws. I can't think of what it's called for nothing right now. But his brother-in-law's named Jimmy. He's played by Mike O'Malley from Guts. Do you have it, Guts? I cannot think of the name of that show to kill me. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Just Shoot Me. I thought that was a really funny show. News Radio. I watch that sometimes too. I thought that was funny. The episodes I did see. I mean, I like some black sitcoms too. Let's not get carried away here. Martin, Fresh Prince, Family Matters, one of my favorites. And OJ Made in America too. That docuseries was really good. It like really went in depth. It had some good interviews on there about people who were close to OJ. Speaking of docuseries and documentaries and stuff, back to Bob Dylan. You guys keep on bringing up all these interviews and documentaries about him. And I did watch part of the 60 Minutes Ed Bradley interview. I did watch some of that in my own time, my own personal time. Someone in the comments said I should only, anytime I look at something for the first time like that about Bob Dylan, I should make sure I react to it on camera. Well, right now I don't have the video format for that, unless you just want to hear me listen to the audio and react to it. I can do that. So if that's something you want to see, you can leave that in the comments on this video. And yeah, I think I saw the No Direction Home. I think that's one of the name of the documentaries, the Bob Dylan documentaries you guys left in the comments. I think I saw that on Netflix. And like, honestly, I almost like stopped to watch it, but I just couldn't make myself do it. There may have been a reason for that on that particular day, and I don't know if it's still on Netflix or any of these streaming services I have. If I ever get around to it, you'll be the first to know. I promise. Someone in the comments also said I should have at least 5,000 subscribers right now. I got about half of that on my other channel, the Chelsea Says, even though once again I haven't uploaded to that channel in close to a year now. But that one steadily gains more subscribers than this channel. I don't know if that's because of the algorithm or it's because Chelsea's on that one too. And maybe you guys like watching her. She doesn't really do the videos anymore. Well, she doesn't. If I asked her to, she might. She probably would. But I don't know how to get that channel monetized. So that's why I created this one. But I can't even get 1,000 subscribers to this one, to this channel, G, to get it, to even start the process of getting it monetized. So that's why sometimes I feel like, why am I doing this? But I told you, it's not just for those reasons. It's also very therapeutic for me. These moments on camera filming. It reminds me of the confessionals from the real world on MTV. That's what this feels like. I could keep going. I could. But I don't feel like you guys really watched these YouTube therapeutic stream of consciousness videos that much. And I definitely don't think you guys like watch them from start to finish. And you're definitely not gonna watch if it ends up like an hour long. So I guess I'll wrap it up. And plus, if I continue, I'm going to light up another cigarette like right now. So it's also an excuse not to put another nail in the coffin if I decide to stop this video right now. But I hope you like it. And press the like button for this video. And leave some comments. And a thought just came to mind. In the comments, you can leave some questions or some topics that you might like to see me cover in the next YouTube therapy sessions with a kid, aka YouTube therapeutic streams of consciousness with the kid video. What would you like to see and hear me cover in the next therapy session? Leave some suggestions in the comments if you so choose. And if it's not too much trouble, which I don't see why it would be, because all you're doing is pressing the subscribe button. That's all. Just one little, that's it. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I can understand why you might not want to do that though. I wouldn't want to bring you down to my level. The choice is yours.